So, are you all ready to go through my eyeshadow collection? Well, stay tuned after the intro and we'll dive right into it. Hi, welcome back to my channel, and today is Monday, and Mondays are always our free-for-alls. So today I thought I would start a new video series with you guys, and we're going to go through all the different categories of my makeup on Mondays. And so today is going to be all about eyeshadow, so I'm super excited to share it with you guys. So make sure y'all go on down there and hit that subscribe button before you go, and let's go ahead and dive right into my eyeshadow collection. I'm so excited about sharing it with you guys. And so I went through and I organized all my makeup just for this video series. So in my pretty little purple bag here is all of my eye stuff. Yeah, I have a lot. Just so you know, one of my favorite things about makeup, focus, there we go. One of my favorite things about makeup is eyeshadow. I love it. I'm just an eyeshadow hoarder. That and highlighters would be my second favorite. And you guys will find that out as we're going through my collection. But today we're just going to do the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to show you some eyeshadows that I got. So these eyeshadows here is just some like on-the-go little palettes. I guess you'd call them. They came with that clear case. If you all saw my beauty room tour, these actually came with that. And these are the Color Workshop eyeshadows. They're alright. They're really light. They're not very pigmented, just so y'all can see. Well, here it shows on my arm, but in actuality, when you go to put them on your eye, they're not so pigmented, but I don't want to get rid of them because, as you can see, we got some warms here. I've got some cool colors here, and then I've got some like really pretty kind of pinks and stuff like that here. So I kind of keep them. Some purples. Purple is really a hard color to do. Y'all can't even see it. Purple is really a hard thing to do in really any eyeshadow that you've got. And the only bad thing about these is they do kind of tend to blend together and they make my makeup look a little muddy. But I will use them. There's a lot of shimmers. My daughter actually got this for me for Christmas, so I won't get rid of them. I will keep them, and you know, I will use them maybe for like eyeliners because I'm not very good at eyeliner. So you know, I tend to try to use eyeshadow for my eyeliner on my top lid. And the next thing that she also got me for Christmas, and these are from Bella Terra, and they're actually eyeshadow pigments. Let me get one open for y'all and show you. So these are strictly pigments. They're not just for eyeshadow. These can be used, if y'all can see, it's real powdery, really pigmented. But the way that you can use these is you can mix them with a lip gloss to color your lips. You can put them with nail polish to maybe a clear nail polish to put color on your nails. So you can use them for several different things. I haven't really played with these that much because they are a loose powder, and I don't have any of that stuff that I could spray my brush and wet my brush, because in order to use it for eyeshadow, I really feel like I would need to wet my brush and then go in and use it. But one of these days, and I may even do a tutorial on it, we might play with these together. But yeah, so I've got like a pretty purple, a pretty pink, kind of another purple, and then a pretty blue. So yeah, so these are just eyeshadow pigments. Okay, so now we are going to go into the inner part of the bag, okay? So I'll get this one first. This is the only one I have like this. This is actually from e.l.f. and it is their Molten Lava, I believe it's called. Molten Liquid Eyeshadow is what it's called. And this one here is in the color Rose Gold. And this is actually, well, I'm not going to swatch it because this is actually what I am wearing on my eyes today. Yeah, and it's really pretty. It's a rose gold color, and it's liquid. And it was real easy to put on, and it was real easy to blend some eyeshadow over it. And this was only like $4. So it's super cheap. I had to pick one up though. I had to. And then over on, let me see here. I'm going through. Like I said, I did organize though, guys. I really did. Okay, what is this? Okay, are my eyelashes. I also have eyelashes. Yes, I do. Even though I don't wear them. I haven't got into them yet, but I do someday want to get into them. And then, of course, I have got my Z palette with my 2 Makeup Geek eyeshadows that if y'all watched my February BoxyCharm unboxing, y'all would see that I unboxed this. So I do have that, and I plan on adding some eyeshadows to this in time. Okay. Y'all hear the squeaking. It's everything I have right here. Yeah, I don't have no room. I'm so terrible about this. So, and then this is one of my new palettes here that I got that I have not had a chance to play with yet. And I'm dying to because I've been on the hunt. If y'all watched Friday's video, and I do always record my videos all on the same day just because I'm not babysitting. And if it looks a little different than it usually does, it's actually kind of late at night when I'm doing this. So I babysitted the grandbaby all day, me and my mother did. So I finally had a chance to do this. But anyway, this is one of my new eyeshadow palettes. I've been on a hunt for anything spring and colorful and bright. And I have not had a chance to use this yet. But look at the... and lose the brush. I usually don't use the brushes that come, but I will try out the brush. Just to start out with, I will try out the brush just so that I can see what it's like. And it's got this huge mirror. Look at this huge old mirror here. And these colors, I'm just dying to dive into them. So we're just going to swatch a few. I don't think that they are super pigmented, and they all are a bit shimmery. But it's okay because, you know, and this is what they look like kind of swatched. Just some really pretty kind of soft pastel-y colors. And I'm really excited. This is like my very first ever gold palette. I love it. It's from the company Number 7. It was on a rack at my local Walgreens for a Valentine's Day special. And it was normally $10, but they had it 50% off. So I actually picked this up for only $5. Yeah, so I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm going to play with this more. I haven't tried out any of them yet. But I am dying to try that out to try to create some spring looks for you guys. Okay. So now we're going to go on into the inside part of my palettes. We're just going to start at the bottom. So we have, of course, y'all know I have got my Too Faced Peach palette that I have used frequently. It is pretty good. I did show y'all full swatches of these in a video. That's just some of the colors swatched. It does smell like peaches, and I love it. Would I buy this one again? Probably not. Not because I don't love it, but, you know, I would probably, once I run out of it, I'll be out, you know. I'll find a different palette, you know, to kind of dive into. But I don't regret getting it. It's not one of those regretful purchases because I don't regret it. I actually love it. And then another palette that I have from Too Faced is Too Faced Chocolate Bar. And I actually love this palette a little bit more than my peach palette because I do tend to use this more. It kind of smells like cocoa, you know, like an unsweetened cocoa. But here is the colors in this one. And I do, like I said, I love this one a little bit more than my peach palette because I love the browns in this one. They are just, you know, brown is one of my favorite things to use. I'm trying to get into more colors. But yeah, so I really do. I'm just swatching a few on my hand and we'll just show you guys. Some of these colors are really good and intense, and some of them, you know, as you can see, you know, so the lighter ones are, you could see them, but my lights wash out a lot, you know, so I tend to use this one and pick up this one and use it more than I do my peach palette. Would I buy this one again? Yes, I probably would. I would definitely have to keep this one on hand. So, you know, it's going to take me a while to get through it because I do bounce between different eyeshadows and stuff like that. Okay, then the next one that I got is my Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. Yeah, so nice big mirror. And the one thing that I love about this palette here is look how big these eyeshadows are. They are huge, so you definitely get your money's worth with this palette. I have actually only used this palette one time so far, and I used like the purples in it. This pretty purple here. I did use the purple, and I think I used like the China White and the Princess and try to create a look like that. So I haven't really got to play with this one that often either. But just to show you some swatches of this one, I'm going to be all swatched up before it's over. I went with some of the darker colors here to show you. Okay. And there is, oh look, I don't know, let me see. There you go. Lean like that. So that's just some of the swatches from the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. I love this palette. I love it because it does have these gorgeous colors that you could play with and kind of make some different looks. This palette here inspires me to kind of do a little bit more. So yes, but I haven't played with it very often. And then this palette here, and would you believe I have a paper towel here from when I made Friday's video to do my lipstick, and I don't have a makeup wipe. So this one here is the Modern Renaissance palette, okay? And it is also one that I have not had a chance to use it yet. So it's got some pretty colors. I did swatch some of it, and look at me losing the brush again. I did swatch a few. Let's see, I'm going to have to swatch on this arm. So let me just swatch a few for you. I did swatch a few of these. I am going to enjoy using this. I just have not used it yet. So I will look forward to creating some looks with this one. And there's just some of those swatches. And things do swatch differently on your arm than they will on your eyes, just so you guys are aware. So I haven't created no looks with this one yet, but this is also another palette that I look forward to maybe create a look with you guys on camera. So that is that palette. And then of course you all have seen me with this particular palette here. This is my Unique Addiction 4 palette. Okay. And I know I've never put these on for you guys. I did on Facebook Live. If y'all follow me on Facebook. If you don't, make sure you go down there and make sure you start following me on Facebook. But I did go live and I did do a look with these. These also are very good. I'm just kind of swatching a few. They're very pigmented. They're kind of like a lot of my, other palettes to where they might have a little bit of fallout. But they're not bad. They're pretty pigmented. They're just a lot of, look, I'm just making a mess, y'all, on my arm. They're just, to me, this one here, I love this gorgeous, what is it called? Secretive, which is this color right here. I do love that color right there. I do enjoy the brown, this one right here. I do enjoy it, so I enjoy this side of the palette. This side here, these blues, I don't really wear them that often, but I am going to try them in a look someday, so it won't go to waste. I will use it. And then one of my other new babies that I have, and this particular palette here is supposed to be a dupe for the Vice Art. And Vice Art eyeshadow palettes are super expensive. They're like $80 for a palette. But this here is from Hard Candy, and it is supposed to be a dupe to the Vice Art. And I did use it. I actually used this palette today. Okay? And so that is what I also have with that e.l.f. Molten Liquid. And this one here is all mattes. So this palette here is a treasure to me because most of my eyeshadow palettes are a combination of shimmers and mattes. And most of them are going to be shimmers. And mattes, you can never go wrong because mattes are good for like your creases and everything. So yeah, so this is supposed to be a dupe for the Vice Art. Okay, this was the first time I tried it tonight. And do I love it? I love it. I love it. For it being Hard Candy, I never bought any Hard Candy palettes or anything before because I always thought, well, I don't think it's going to be good quality. There was a lot of fallout with it, of course, and some of the colors are not going to be as pigmented as, your other colors. Let's see if I can swatch on my hand here. So it's some of the colors are going to be. I'm doing some of the darks, and then I'm going to go in with a couple of lights here. So some of them aren't going to be as pigmented as, say, some of your other eyeshadows that you can get, but they're not bad, and they're buildable. So I was able to build up using, I used the look that I did today. Let me reopen it up for you guys. And I did use the brushes that came with it just so I could see. So before I lose them again. So the way that I did it is I used this pretty color here. It's like a bone white. I used it all over my lid. And then I started out with this pretty kind of a taupey brown. Right here I did that in my crease for a transition. And then I went in with a little bit of the darker brown that's more like a chocolatey kind of coffee brown. And I did that in my crease. And then in my outer corners of the eye and also underneath my eye, I went in with this kind of like a mauvey purple. And I did that on, like I said, the outside part of my eye and underneath my eye. And that is the look that I created with this palette. And I'm in love with this palette. It was like $10 at my local Walmart. And I do love it, and it's all matte, so it is like a treasure. So I love that palette. Now, let's see. I only got a couple more things to go through with my eyeshadow, and then we're done with my eyeshadow. So I'm not going to show you guys all of my color pops because I did that one product spotlight. I think it was my very first one. I made my second one was all my color pop eyeshadows. So I'm not necessarily going to go through those with you guys today, and I'm looking for this color pop. I know I have it in here. Okay, so I got. Alright, I see it. Look, I'm just about to knock everything off. Okay, so the last three besides all of my color pops that, like I said, I have already shown you guys, okay, is I have got this one from Unique. This is actually a cream eyeshadow, and it is in the color Extravagant, okay, and it is just kind of, it's super creamy. It's just kind of like an orangey kind of color, and it's like a cream eyeshadow too. I could maybe use this for a concealer, but the only thing is it is a little shimmery. So it does have shimmers, but not overly bad or anything. So I do have that cream eyeshadow. And then I got this from I think it was one of my Ipsy bags when I was subscribed to Ipsy. And it's just a little sample of your NYX. Okay. And it is just a cute little brown, a brown shimmery, super soft, super pigmented. Love it. It's just shimmery, so I don't necessarily want to wear it in my crease, but it's really pigmented. So this one here actually made me want to check into more NYX eyeshadows. I just haven't yet. And the color in this is goodness, that's okay. I'm all set here. Bedroom Eyes. So that is the name of the color of this one, and I do love it. I just haven't worn it very often. And then I actually have one Milani. Oh, I am just not having. I told you it's late. It's late at night, so that's what's wrong with me. And this is actually a Milani eyeshadow. And this one here, when I first started putting on makeup back in October, and I am just all colored up, guys. Back in October, one of the first things I did was order a makeup lot. Off of eBay, where you get like 7 products for like $10, and it's just random stuff. Well, this came in that, and it's Milani, and I actually love this one too. It's just a real pretty purple, and so I have used this on my top lid, kind of like an eyeliner before. So I have actually used this one quite a few times, and the color of this one is Bella Violet. I'm sorry, guys. Let me put my glasses on. Yeah. Bella Violet, so I actually love purple. My favorite eyeshadows to actually use when I do my makeup is browns and purples. I actually love those the most. So, yeah, I think that's it. Yep, that's it for all my eyeshadows anyway. So I hope y'all enjoyed going through my eyeshadow palettes with me and letting me show you kind of my little collection I have going. I told you I have a lot of eyeshadow. My next category I think I have the most of would have to be highlighters. Yeah. And I think that's what we'll go through next. So the next time we do this, next Monday, it's going to be highlighters. So yeah, so make sure before you go, give me a big thumbs up if you enjoy going through my eyeshadow palette with me. And make sure you go on down there and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell so you don't miss any videos, because I upload every Friday is our product spotlights of the week. And then every Monday is our free-for-all. And next Monday is actually going to be highlighters. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And sometimes I throw a bonus video in here and there. So yeah, so make sure you ring that bell so you don't miss that. So yeah, so until I see you guys Friday for the next product spotlight, we'll have to see what it's gonna be. Make sure you just be you, and don't forget, you are beautiful. So until Friday, bye. Have a good week, guys.